Conquering Anxiety Mindset Tip 1. Pay attention to your stories. So before I get to the video that I prepared, I just wanted to share with you how much I struggled before I recorded it. And I just wanted to share the anxiety and then the process that I went through, because it's actually exactly what I'm going to be talking about in the video. Before I recorded it, I got really caught up in my own story in my head about how I wasn't going to be able to connect with people and that it was too heavy of a topic and that I should start with something simpler. But then I took a step back and I realized that none of that's even true. I had my moment, but I really hope that the video is helpful for you, because it's not about how I feel. It's about helping other people get through their anxiety too. So I hope you find it helpful. Here it is. So paying attention to your stories. The first thing that I wanted to explain is the difference between facts and stories. Facts are verifiable things that are happening or existing in the world, and they are always completely neutral. Stories are the thoughts and emotions that we create in our head as we feel and respond to the things that are happening around us, the facts. So some of us, myself included, get really wrapped up in our stories, and we can get upset, fearful, angry, and anxious. And all of that is because we have assigned meaning to a fact. We made it up. And this is the human experience, and it's no different today than it has been throughout history. There have always been experiences that create thoughts, that create emotions. So what I hope that you'll be able to soon start noticing about yourself are the stories that you make. An example of this might be, say, someone cuts you off in traffic. The story that you immediately create in your head is that that person's an idiot, they need to learn how to drive, they're not paying attention, and it can be really easy to get upset in this story that you have created. Now, I like to think of stories as, what's the one piece of information that I'm missing that could change the whole perception that I have? It's really shifting perceptions. So for me, if I learned that that person is rushing to the hospital because they just got some really upsetting news, that's how I change my story. And it's something that I completely made up, but I made up the first part of it too. So the thoughts completely changed, the feelings completely changed, and my story completely changed. The fact remained the same, that that person still cut me off. So what I want you to do is start to separate the fact from the story. So just step back and notice. So take back control of your thoughts and try to really understand what's going on in your brain and whittle it down to just the neutral fact. If you're still feeling emotion from that fact, say somebody cut you off, restate the fact and then add, and that means, so for example, somebody cut me off and that means blank, and you can really start to spot where your story comes in. Recognizing stories for what they are can be a really calming thing, because all you need to do is decide that your story can change, and it really can shift the whole outlook on everything that's going on around you. If you like what you've heard so far and you want to learn more, join me in my group Offbeat Health Community, where I will be sharing an extended version of this video with more information and more examples of the stories that we create in our heads. The link to the group is in the description. And if you want to like this video or comment on it just to let me know that you've seen it, that would be awesome. Share it if you thought it was helpful. And I am really looking forward to sharing more information and different tips to help conquer anxiety. Thanks.